I'm Sarah Forgany with KINS 5 News Now. A woman accused of killing her common-law husband is back in Bexar County. Faith Goins is accused of shooting Tomas Calavera Jr. at his far west Bexar County home on December 23rd. Deputies say she then stole his truck and fled to Port O'Connor, where she allegedly set the truck on fire. Authorities caught up with her as she was paddling away in a kayak. Officials say she confessed to the killing. Goins was extradited Thursday and booked on a murder charge. A police chase across the city ends with several teens in custody. They were accused of burglarizing a Southside business before driving away from officers. Sarah Duran has more.
We are told by police the chase lasted an hour overnight, starting on the south side before ending just north of downtown on Edison Drive.
This is what the scene looked like around 2:45 this morning. San Antonio police say they tracked 3 teenage boys to this spot from the 3800 block of Pleasanton Road. SAPD confirmed a burglary happened at the location before the teen suspects drove off. When the trio got to Edison Drive, investigators alleged they ditched the car and hid from police. A canine officer found the teens and they were taken into custody. After further investigation, SAPD believes they are connected to previous burglaries and robberies. For this case, each teen faces 3 charges. Police say one suspect had warrants from separate cases and was arrested.
And we'll keep you updated on what happens next.
2 people are charged in a human smuggling bust in Von Army. Police pulled over a car near Fisher Road on I-35 Tuesday and found several people in the back. BCSO says the driver of the vehicle, 52-year-old Ida Maria Reyes, was transporting 12 migrants, including an 11-year-old boy. Authorities say Reyes admitted to smuggling the migrants for $6,000. Julio Alexandro Trevino tried to run from the scene. BCSO says Trevino has been charged with engaging in organized crime and smuggling of persons. President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration will take place on Monday. Trump will take the oath of office from inside the Capitol Rotunda due to the cold forecast. Security is tight, especially after the events of January 6, 2021 and the assassination attempt on Trump during the campaign. President Biden has committed to a smooth transition, but it's not known if he'll observe the tradition of leaving a letter to his successor, who was also his predecessor. There will be about 25,000 law enforcement, including officers from SAPD. The team of 61 men and women have been preparing for months. SAPD has been invited to presidential inaugurations for years. The only year they were not there was in 2021 because of COVID. Now, we spoke with an officer as they're getting ready to leave.
Due to recent events, security is paramount for everybody. We will be vigilant. Obviously, the police work we do here is the same type of work we're going to do over there, helping with maintaining traffic control, crowd control, and keeping the peace and maintaining order.
DC Metro is paying for SAPD's expenses, including their flight and hotel. Police said they've made plans for these officers to be in DC, so it will not affect their operations for Monday's MLK March in San Antonio. Be sure to join us Monday on KINS 5 Plus for live extended coverage of the presidential inauguration in Washington, D.C. You can stream it for free on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. Also Monday, people will take to the streets of San Antonio to honor the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. San Antonio is home to one of the largest MLK marches in the country. Last year, though, the march was canceled due to icy road conditions. This year, the MLK Commission is preparing for a Plan B at the Alamo Dome, which they say will only happen if there is ice or snow. City officials stress it's highly unlikely the contingency plan will be activated, saying the MLK March is a go for Monday. For details on it, head to KINS5.com. San Antonio police shot a woman during a confrontation on the west side. Officers believed she was armed. They later found out she was not. 1 month later, we're learning criminal charges for 30-year-old Karen Martinez have been dismissed. Online court records cite a lack of evidence. We spoke exclusively with Martinez, who's now out of jail and in the hospital. She was shot twice. Bullet fragments are still lodged in her spine. Martinez says it's difficult to remember the events of December 16th, saying she was in the middle of a possible manic episode. And she says friends are helping her fill in the gaps, telling her that she was not breaking into her ex-boyfriend's house. The two arrived together after she had car troubles earlier that night. What she does remember is getting hit by a bullet in her side and her chest.
I do remember just getting hit with the bullet, and when the cop rushed to me, I guess, I'm not sure, maybe for assistance, I just kept asking him, why did you shoot me? What did I do to you? Like, I don't have any weapons.
Martinez is undergoing one more surgery before she can go home. Meanwhile, Officer Andrew Davis, who fired the shots, is on administrative duty pending an investigation. We did reach out to the DA's office multiple times to ask about the dismissal, but we have not heard back. The man Schertz police say tried to lure a 10-year-old boy into a van earlier this week is now in jail. 33-year-old Ishmael Ortega Quiros was arrested after officers say they found the van he reportedly was using. This happened at a park in the Rhine Valley subdivision. Quiros is accused of threatening to shoot the boy if he did not get into his van. Investigators say the boy ran and told his parents. Now, lawsuits have been filed in a deadly bleacher collapse in Kendall County. It was last August when a 79-year-old woman died and 11 people were hurt when parts of the bleachers of the Kendall County Fair fell to the ground. Now, several people are suing the Kendall County Fair Association nonprofit who hosted the popular rodeo event. The three lawsuits have been consolidated into one case. It includes the family of the woman who died and a family from Uvalde. Their attorney says the association was negligent for refusing to have the renovated portion of the bleachers inspected before the event.
My clients are a family of four that were there just to have a great time and to have fun, and this tragedy occurred, and it was a serious incident.
We learned from a city official the city of Bernie spent $7,000 to hire an engineering firm to investigate the cause of the collapse. But the city will not make that report public, saying the investigation is ongoing. TikTok users are expressing outrage after the Supreme Court earlier today cleared the way for the app to be banned in the U.S. That ban goes into effect this Sunday. The law labeled TikTok a national security risk, and today justices ruled the ban does not violate the First Amendment rights of TikTok users. TikTok's parent company ByteDance has until January 19th to sell off the social media site or be banned.
TikTok is getting banned officially.
Do you guys not realize the impact that this will have on the economy?
And to the U.S. government, I'm never forgiving you for this.
The app is unlikely to go dark on Sunday. Instead, the government is expected to order app stores to remove it, meaning new users will not be able to sign up. Trump released a statement on social media saying his decision on TikTok will be made in the not-so-distant future, but asked for time to review the situation. For today's forecast, meteorologist Palmerades.
All right, let's take a look. Temperatures today topping out around 66. Lots of cloud cover. Slim chance for a shower tonight, 59. And of course, it turns colder Saturday night, Sunday into Monday and Tuesday.
And that's KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Forgany.
Stream news anytime. Download the KENS 5 Plus app today.